Hello everybody, as promised, this is my voxel render. It's rendering 68 billion voxels on screen at the same time. I'm not going to leave this on screen for very long because the video compression is going to be pretty rough. So take a good look at it. This is the last you're going to see of it. Okay. Now let's move on to my previous showcase, which was just 4 chunks, to be clear. What I just showed you was 256 chunks. This is, I believe, 4 on screen. And this was a poor showing of my render. I apologize for putting this out here. I was just being a bit hasty. I just created this render. Um, it only took a few days and it's not complete yet. It isn't as aggressive in terms of optimizations as it can be without getting into technical details. However, I put this out on the Reddit. I faced a little bit of criticism, which was probably the appropriate response because I'm not 100% familiar with how Reddit works, by the way, but as I intended to post this with text in the original post, which would clarify that this is not a general purpose voxel renderer, although it is relatively capable. I did post this comment here, sort of disclaiming that fact, and maybe I should have been a little bit harsher on it. As somebody posted this synthetic data right here, the Menger sponge, which I have already pulled up a picture of. And this would be an example of a sort of a degenerate case for my render. I would be capable of rendering this. I mean, everything is parameterizable. I could make this work at 60 FPS. But if I wanted to render, say, 100 by 100 of these cubes, I would probably not be capable of getting that to work with my voxel render. You cannot make a general purpose voxel renderer that can handle 68 billion voxels. Hopefully people understand that it wouldn't even fit into VRAM, and even if it would, you would not be able to read that much memory at runtime every frame. So I hope people can have a little bit of sympathy. But as you can see, and this is the actual last time I'll show you, it can handle terrain, it can handle, a reasonable world. I wouldn't use this for a Minecraft type game where players can arbitrarily place blocks. Although, I mean, you could, but I would have to sacrifice performance, which is something I'm not personally interested in doing. I'm just interested in making a fun video game with a dense voxel terrain and probably some destruction is probably what I'm interested in doing. But I apologize for any confusion, and hopefully this will at least, for anybody who doubted that this can render 68 billion voxels, that part of it is 100% true, and it can do so at real time. Um, I would like to continue working on this project. If you would be willing to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would help a lot. I believe it takes 50 subscribers to be able to stream, and I would be willing to stream even if nobody's interested in watching, just for posterity to sort of document the creation of this game. And so it would really mean a lot if you guys would subscribe. Thank you, and I will be seeing you guys very shortly.